convenience sampling gets a bad rap in research methods classes, but it's not as bad as you might think. It gets used very frequently in research because it is, in fact, convenient. A typical kind of convenience sampling is volunteer sampling. Here you're sending out an email to a mailing list, or you're posting flyers around campus, or you're running ads on the TV and asking people to contact you if they're interested. Now, one question that always comes up is, well, isn't everybody who participates in a study a volunteer? They have to do it voluntarily. And how is that different from volunteer sampling? So yes, everybody who participates in a study does so voluntarily, regardless of what kind of sampling technique we use. When we're talking about volunteer sampling, what we're saying is that you're advertising your study and people who are interested are coming forward. And that's a convenient sample because it's easy for you to do. You're not actively contacting people, but there's still this element of choice that people have to choose to contact you. They have to volunteer to be considered for the study in the first place. That's different than once they know about once they are presented with the option of doing the study, do they choose to volunteer to be in it? So, rule of thumb, if you read a paper and it doesn't say what sampling technique they used, it was probably a convenience sample of volunteers. Another frequent kind of sampling in clinical papers is consecutive sampling. In this kind of sampling, they just take the next 20 clients who walk through the door are the people that they ask to be in their study. And this is another kind of convenience sample because it's not random. Referrals, another very common kind of convenience sample in OT literature. So you ask 5 clinicians to give you a list of clients who might be appropriate for your particular study.